Within each of us lies a dormant power, a potential for transcendence that yearns to break free. Friedrich Nietzsche, that profound explorer of the human spirit, unveiled a path toward this liberation, a journey of self-overcoming he described as the 3 metamorphoses of the spirit. This is not a mere intellectual exercise, but a visceral, transformative odyssey, a pilgrimage into the very heart of being. Imagine, if you will, a path winding to the desolate landscapes of the self, a path fraught with challenges, yet radiant with untold promise. This is a journey we embark upon, guided by Nietzsche's profound insights. It begins not with grand flourish, but with a quiet, determined step, a humble bearing of burdens, the spirit as a camel. This is the stage of discipline, of bearing the weight of tradition, of societal expectations, the heavy load of shoulds and oughts. But within this apparent subservience, a nascent power stirs, a yearning for freedom, a rebellion against the constraints of known. Then a rupture, a roar. The camel, burdened no longer, transforms into a magnificent lion, fierce, independent, and defiant. The lion challenges the very foundations of its existence, questioning all that has come before, rejecting the chains of dogma and the illusions of established truths. This is the stage of radical questioning, of dismantling the old to pave the way for the new. Yet, the journey doesn't end with the lion's triumphant roar. There is a further metamorphosis, a final, almost paradoxical transformation. For beyond the strength of the lion, beyond the fierce assertion of the self, lies the playful innocence, the boundless creativity of the child. This is the final stage, the culmination of the journey, the emergence of a spirit reborn, free and utterly unique. This is the ultimate expression of self-creation. We stand at the precipice of this extraordinary transformation. Let us begin. The journey begins not with a bang, but with a burden. Picture the camel, a creature of immense strength and unwavering endurance, traversing the arid landscapes of existence. This is the first metamorphosis, the stage of the spirit burdened by the weight of shoulds and oughts, a weight both literal and profoundly metaphorical. The camel carries not only physical burdens, but the heavy load of societal expectations, the crushing weight of tradition, the seemingly endless demands of duty and obligation. An internal voice, a relentless mantra, echoes within, I must obey, I must conform. This is the voice of societal conditioning, the ingrained beliefs that shape our perceptions and dictate our actions. It is the weight of the past, the legacy of generations, pressing down upon the shoulders of the spirit. Imagine the sun beating down, the sand shifting beneath its feet, the endless expanse of the desert mirroring the seemingly boundless demands placed upon the camel's spirit. Each step is an act of perseverance, a testament to the camel's remarkable capacity for endurance. This is not a passive acceptance. However, there's a quiet dignity in the camel's determination, a stoic resilience born of necessity. The camel does not complain. It simply bears a weight, a silent testament to its strength. Yet, even in this apparent subservience, a subtle shift is occurring. The very act of carrying this immense load, of enduring these seemingly insurmountable pressures, is forging something new within. A seed of rebellion is being sown, a spark of defiance igniting in the heart of the creature. The camel, in its silent endurance, is preparing itself for the next stage of its transformation. The weight it carries is not merely a burden, but a crucible, forging the strength needed for the tumultuous journey ahead. The camel's journey is not one of mere endurance. It is a testament to the potential for change that lies dormant within the weight of expectation. But the camel's journey is not without its internal struggle. The weight of duty, while borne with stoic resolve, presses not only upon the body but upon the soul. A deep yearning, a subtle dissatisfaction, begins to stir beneath the surface of unwavering obedience. This is the paradox of the camel. The very act of carrying the burdens of society, of adhering to its dictates, paradoxically breeds a longing for something more, something beyond the confines of established norms. The camel feels the limitations imposed upon it, the invisible walls circumscribing its existence. It senses the stifling pressure of expectations, the suffocating weight of conformity. This is not merely a physical burden, but a spiritual one, a sense of being trapped, confined within a cage of its own making, or perhaps a cage built by the hands of others. The internal conflict intensifies, a silent battle waged between the ingrained sense of duty and the nascent desire for liberation. The camel's strength is not merely physical. It is the strength of enduring this internal conflict, this subtle rebellion that simmers beneath the surface. It is the strength of holding on to a glimmer of hope, a belief in something beyond the immediate reality of its burdened existence. This inner tension, this simmering discontent, is not a weakness, but a vital catalyst for transformation. It is a seed of change, the embryonic form of the lion that lies dormant within. The camel's struggle is not a failure, but a necessary prelude, a preparation for the courageous leap into the unknown that lies ahead. This internal conflict is a crucible in which the spirit is refined, prepared for the challenges and triumphs of the journey to come. The camel's internal struggle is not a defeat, but a necessary stage in the grand metamorphosis. From the depths of the camel's endurance, a roar erupts. The lion emerges, a magnificent creature of defiance and liberation. This is not a gentle transition. It is a violent shattering of the old, a necessary rebellion against the imposed values and limitations of the previous stage. The lion's emergence is born from the accumulated pressure, the pent-up yearning for freedom that has been simmering within the camel's heart. The lion's struggle is one of negation, a fierce rejection of the thou shalt that has governed the camel's existence. The internal voice, once a mantra of obligation, now transforms into a defiant cry of, I will not. I will not be bound. I will not conform. This is a radical act of self-assertion, a courageous dismantling of the structures that once defined the self. But this liberation is not without pain. Breaking free from the chains of tradition, from the weight of societal expectations, is a deeply painful process. It requires immense courage, a willingness to confront the ingrained beliefs and deeply held convictions that have shaped one's identity. The lion faces a daunting task of dismantling the very foundations upon which its world has been built, a process fraught with uncertainty and fear. Yet, within the heart of the lion, there is a fierce resolve, a determination to forge its own path, independent of external dictates. This is the power of the lion, the strength to challenge, to question, to refuse the imposed limitations of the past. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit's capacity for self-creation. The lion's roar is not merely a sound. It is a shattering of conformity, the birth of authentic selfhood. The pain of breaking free is the price of true liberation. The lion's triumph is not without its agonizing struggles. The path to liberation is not a smooth ascent, but a rugged climb fraught with self-doubt and the ever-present temptation to retreat into familiar comfort of old habits. The lion, in its fierce independence, may find itself grappling with a profound sense of loneliness, a stark contrast to the communal life of the camel. The weight of responsibility, once shared, now rests entirely on its own shoulders. Fear, a shadow lurking at the edges of the lion's courage, whispers insidious doubts. What if this rebellion was a mistake? What if the old ways were, in fact, better? The temptation to return to familiar safety of conformity can be overwhelming, a siren song luring the lion back to perceived security of the past. This is the crucial test, the moment when the lion's resolve is truly forged. The lion must confront not only external forces, but the internal demons of self-doubt and the ever-present threat of regression. This is a deeply human experience, a universal struggle that resonates with our own journeys of self-discovery. The pain of breaking free, the fear of failure, the temptation to succumb to old patterns. These are the trials that test the strength of the spirit, the very essence of the transformative journey. Yet, within the struggle lies immense power, the potential for profound growth, and the ultimate liberation of the self. It is in overcoming these challenges, in persevering through the darkness, that the lion truly finds its strength and prepares itself for the next and final metamorphosis. The lion's triumph is not a moment, but a process, and its pain is a crucible in which its ultimate strength is forged. Perseverance is a key to unlocking the final stage of this extraordinary transformation. From the ashes of rebellion, a new dawn breaks. The child emerges, not as a regression to innocence, but as a culmination of the arduous journey, a testament to the spirit's capacity for self-creation. This is not a passive state. It is an active creation, a joyous dance of self-expression. The internal voice, once burdened by I mustn't define with I will not, now sings with a liberating, "I choose." The child is not bound by the constraint of the past. It creates its own values, its own truths, its own reality. It is a state of unbridled creativity, a playful exploration of the boundless possibilities of existence. The child does not merely react to the world. It actively shapes it, imbuing it with its own unique vision, its own vibrant energy. This is the power of self-creation, the ultimate act of freedom. The child is not naive. It is profoundly aware, having traversed the landscapes of duty and rebellion, and emerged with a wisdom born of experience. This is not a childish naivete. It is the wisdom of self-knowledge, the profound understanding that comes from confronting one's own limitations and breaking free from the shackles of the past. The child's playfulness is not frivolous. It is a profound expression of creativity, a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit. It is a joyful embrace of life, a celebration of the self, and a testament to the power of self-creation. The child's innocent curiosity is a gateway to a deeper understanding of the world, a constant exploration of the unknown, an embodiment of the life-affirming spirit. The child is the ultimate expression of the transformative journey, a symbol of the spirit's boundless capacity for creation and renewal. The child, however, is not merely a state of blissful innocence. It is a potent force, an expression of the will of power channeled into creation rather than domination. Imagine a sunbeam dancing through a forest, playfully illuminating the hidden corners, revealing the beauty in the unexpected. This is a child's energy, a vibrant force of self-affirmation, a joyful assertion of existence. This innocence is not naivete. It is a profound understanding of the self, a clarity born from the struggles of the previous stages. It is a freedom from the constraints of imposed values, a liberation from the burden of expectation. The child's creativity flows effortlessly, a spontaneous expression of the self, uninhibited by fear or doubt. It is a stream of consciousness, a torrent of imagination, shaping the world according to its own unique vision. The child's play is not idle. It is an act of creation, a constant reshaping of reality, a reflection of the will to power expressed as a force of self-affirmation and self-expression. Picture a painter wielding a brush, not with calculated precision, but with joyous abandon, letting the colors flow freely, expressing the inner landscape without reservation. This is a child's approach to life, a celebration of the self, a radiant expression of the will to power. It is not a force of domination, but a force of creation, a testament to the limitless potential of the human spirit. This is the essence of the child, a symbol of the boundless capacity for self-creation, a joyful affirmation of life, and a testament to the power of the will to power, expressed not as control, but as creation. The child's innocence is not weakness, but a potent force of creation, a vibrant energy shaping the world according to its own unique vision. Let us be clear. The path to the child is not easily traversed. It demands a profound commitment, a willingness to confront the deepest recesses of the self, to wrestle with doubt and fear, to embrace the pain of transformation. It is a journey few undertake, a path less traveled, strewn with the obstacles of societal expectations, ingrained beliefs, and the ever-present temptation to retreat into familiar comfort the known. The metamorphosis is not a passive process. It demands active participation, a conscious choice to embrace the challenges, to persevere through the darkness, to emerge stronger and more resilient on the other side. It requires courage, a willingness to challenge the status quo, to question ingrained beliefs, and to forge one's own path, independent of external validation. This is not a journey for the faint of heart. It demands unwavering dedication, a profound commitment to self-discovery, and an unyielding belief in the transformative power of the human spirit. Yet, the rewards are immeasurable. The journey to the child is not merely a personal transformation. It is a contribution to the world, a unique expression of self that enriches the lives of others. The child's creativity, its boundless energy, its joyful affirmation of life. These are gifts that benefit not only the individual, but also the collective consciousness. The path may be arduous, the challenge is immense, but the potential for growth and transformation is boundless. Embrace the journey. The rewards await those who dare to embark upon this extraordinary transformation. The rarity of the child only underscores the profound significance of this ultimate metamorphosis. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit, a beacon of hope illuminating the path towards authentic selfhood. The journey of the spirit is not a linear progression, but a cyclical dance of becoming. The camel, the lion, and the child are not discrete stages, but interconnected aspects of the self, each building upon the other, each informing the next. The burdens carried by the camel forge the strength of the lion, whose rebellion paves the way for the creative freedom of the child. This is not a destination, but a continuous process of self-overcoming, a lifelong dance of creation and renewal. Where do you find yourself on this path? Are you the camel, burdened by societal expectations, patiently bearing the weight of tradition? Or are you the lion, bravely challenging the limitations imposed upon you, forging your own path with unwavering resolve? Perhaps you are already the child, joyfully expressing your unique self, creating your own values and shaping your own reality. Wherever you stand, recognize that this is a journey of ongoing transformation. There is no final destination. There is only the continuous process of becoming. Embrace the transformative potential within yourself. The journey may be challenging, the path arduous, but the rewards are immeasurable. The strength you gain from carrying your burdens, the courage you find in defying limitations, the freedom you discover in creating your own reality. These are the treasures that await those who dare to embark upon this transformative journey. Do not be afraid to embrace the challenges. They are the crucible in which your spirit is forged. Do not hesitate to question the status quo. It is through questioning that we discover our own truths. Do not shy away from creating your own reality. It is through creation that we truly express our unique selves. The journey awaits. Embark upon it with courage, with compassion, and with unwavering belief in the transformative power of your own spirit. The journey of self-discovery is not a destination, but an eternal becoming. It is a continuous process of growth, a lifelong dance between the burdens of the past, the rebellious spirit of the present, and the creative potential of the future. The camel, the lion, and the child are not merely stages in a linear progression. They are aspects of the self that coexist, interacting and informing one another in an ongoing dialogue. Embrace the ongoing nature of this transformation. Do not seek a final destination, for the true journey lies in the continuous process of self-discovery. The challenges you face, the obstacles you overcome, the lessons you learn, these are the building blocks of your self-mastery. Each experience, each triumph, each setback contributes to the rich tapestry of your unique being. Strive for self-mastery, not as a goal to be achieved, but as a continuous process of refinement, a constant striving for greater self-awareness, greater self-understanding, and greater self-expression. Let the burdens of the camel teach you resilience, the rebellion of the lion teach you courage, and the creativity of the child teach you joy. The path is yours to forge, the journey yours to undertake. Embrace the eternal becoming, and discover the boundless potential of your own spirit. The world awaits the unique contribution only you can make. Embrace your metamorphosis. The journey begins within.